Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Trev and Lev show right here on YouTube.com, where we talk SEC, Tennessee, and everything CFB. I'm Trev. He's Lev. Thank you for tuning in. And today we're talking SEC Power Tier. That's right, we're doing a power ranking slash tier list. We've got the top six SEC teams will be in their own category. And then we've got good, mid, and trash. We're starting right down here at trash. This is the week 7 edition. And yeah, Kentucky, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Kentucky's
Kentucky.
definitely the first one to put in there. Did they even they
Yeah.
didn't even play anyone this week, did they?
No, I don't think they
I
did.
think they still lost.
They did. Yes. They they
They
did.
lost. You know how they lost? They still have Mark Stoops on payroll.
True.
That's how they lost.
True.
And they're going to continue to lose in that way for the rest of this season cuz he's not getting fired.
No. Next up on trash. I think it's safe to put South Carolina in there.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Here's what I'll say about these rankings: is there might be some SEC bias in here, but I think this is trash in comparison to the rest of the SEC. I think South Carolina could be a pretty good team outside of the SEC, but I
They
think
they can go crazy in the ACC.
when it's all said and done, you look at the conference standings, they're going to be at the bottom of them at the end of this year,
Yeah.
and that's just they're not going to be at the very bottom, but they're going to be pretty close to it.
They'll duke it out with Kentucky. They probably play Kentucky. They can duke it out for worst team in the conference, I think.
Yeah.
Moving on here. I don't have anyone else in trash.
I
What do you
think
think?
so. Here's what I'll say. I think Arkansas is a team that you could put in either level. I think they had a really good performance against Tennessee, which makes me want to put them in mid. Uh,
That offense is good enough. It's not even just the Tennessee game. That offense is good enough, and they've shown they're good enough throughout the majority of the season. I think they're good enough to be in mid. Um,
yeah, I'm not sure how many more
their
games they're
defense
gonna
is so
win though.
bad.
That's my only thing. I think conference standing wise.
Off of a power ranking, strictly power rankings, I think they're mid. They're the worst of the mid, but I think they're mid.
Yeah, they're definitely teetering between mid and trash for me, but I agree.
Uh, next up on mid, I'd probably say Mississippi State.
Yeah, I mean Mississippi State's it's very similar to Arkansas in a lot of ways, where they're gonna they're gonna like be decent, but they're not gonna win games. So
I think they're a better team than Arkansas. I just think they're both just pretty mid. Um, I don't know. You go next. What do you got on there?
ah man, it's tough. Personally, I know they're like the number 11 team. I don't know, LSU's kind of make I
Dude,
don't know. I don't know,
that
you might
kind of
disagree with me.
it could be a hot take there, but I'm not hating that. I think it's the best in the mid, but I'm
Yeah.
not hating.
I mean
I'm not
also
hating. They went toe to toe with a trash team. We did too, but I'm not hitting that. I would be, I'd be okay with that.
you
I'd be
agree
okay with
with
that.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. I just
I,
think I don't know.
because
I don't
I
know they
think, because the next team I got in there, Auburn.
yeah.
I think they're a very similar team to Auburn. The thing about Auburn for me is their quarterback can't play.
Yeah, Jackson Arnold.
They have a good quarterback. We're talking about them as probably a top 6 team in the league.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
uh,
What
I
about
mean, I'll
what do you
throw
think
that.
about Florida being in there?
I think they're good.
Think they're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
actually
think I think that's
I think
fair.
we're done with mid. Personally, I think we're done with mid.
Okay.
What would you say to that?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree.
I first team up on good here. I it's getting this is where it gets tough because we also got to rank the top 6 teams.
I think we can
Um,
go ahead and put Florida in the good. I mean, we already kind of
yeah,
said it.
definitely.
I think
They're not a top 6
on
team,
the lower end of the good.
probably. I think they're
Um,
closer to they are.
I don't know.
top.
This is kind of tough because I got to think about what my top six is before I put the rest of the teams in the good.
I mean, so let's say we got how many teams we got left? We got 9 teams left, so three more teams have to go in the mid.
Yeah,
Um, or sorry, three more teams have to go in good. I'd I'd like to put
Texas.
I'd rather put Oklahoma
Oh yeah, that's fair.
because
I mean,
I think one of them is a top six team. I know, and Texas just won.
yeah,
So
that's fair. I wasn't
um,
necessarily going to say both were top six, but maybe they are,
I think one of them
or
is.
one of
I
them
don't think
is,
both
not
of them
both.
are.
I misspoke.
I think I think it's really tough because I think it's
I
man,
don't know. I'm
it's
trying
tough.
to think.
Vanderbilt, Missouri, probably one of them should be. Yeah, it's hard. I
I don't know. Going off
like
comparing Vanderbilt and Missouri to Bama, I don't know. I might give Missouri the edge, but I
can
don't know.
I'm gonna throw one out here. Might be a hot take, kind of getting away from this conversation, but we can come back to it. I think Ole Miss. Did you see that
I
game?
agree.
Did you see that game again last week? If this is power rankings,
Yeah, they've.
squeak by Washington State at home.
Yeah, I think you're
Washington
right.
State is terrible.
I think you're right.
It would not surprise me if Ole Miss gets blown out this week. I think I saw something today.
Wasn't Washington State wanting to fire
They've,
their coach? Like people wanting to fire their coach?
yeah, they're not good.
Yeah. Was it at
It,
Washington State or was it at Ole
no, it
Miss?
was at home. It was at home.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
I saw something today. Ole Miss has won four one-score games.
Mm-hmm.
That's not repeatable. That's not going to happen. Right? That you're going to start losing some of those. I think they're good. I don't think they're top six.
Yeah.
Going back to Vanderbilt, Missouri here, you got to lean.
I don't know.
Maybe we're
I
wrong on
definitely
that.
I definitely think it's between
I think it's between the two of them
yeah.
because I think the rest are top six.
Thinking about
I
it from a perspective of how maybe this isn't how power rankings are, but thinking about how it's going their seasons are they're going to go from here on out, I think Missouri has a better season in the long run just because I think they have a little bit of an easier schedule. So
I
I don't know if that's what we give them the
I
edge for,
I
but
would disagree. I would disagree with you. I think that's our first big disagreement. I think I would have Missouri as good, and I think I'd have Vanderbilt top six.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
They're
Because
very very
Vanderbilt
close.
didn't play a game this week, did they?
No,
Yeah. So I mean, it makes it a little harder for me. To me, they're pretty even teams. So I can take it or leave it either way. But I mean, if you really feel strong, because I don't feel super strongly either way. So if you feel strongly, Missouri,
I think Missouri's top of good, but I don't think they're top six. I know the direct result of Bama is a little like funky, like it's a little controversial, like that contradicts my point.
hmm
But I think the better team is Vanderbilt, though.
yeah.
So
I mean, I guess if they
even if their schedule is harder, I think they're still the better team.
if we are
But
doing this where it's you take team A versus team B who wins and that's who's above each other, and you think
see, that's
Vanderbilt
the
would
hard thing.
win.
It's like I think so, yeah,
Okay.
personally. But I mean, that being said, I think they're six.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree.
I mean, easily six, and I think it might be easy-ish from here actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
I I
actually,
definitely so
I think easy from
my top two are I think we're definitely agreeing on the order of that.
oh yeah.
I think that we might disagree on three through five in the order. Um, I'm
All
not
right,
sure because I think
who's your five?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm leaning. My thing is I feel like any of these teams could be any other than A&M and Alabama. I think either of these teams could be five. Any of these teams could be five. And it's like I go back and forth because it's like
Do you
I
want me to
think
tell you my top my fifth team?
is it gonna be? Let me guess. Is it gonna be Texas?
Yeah,
Okay,
Texas is my five.
that's what I figured you'd probably say. I think
They
I'm
have a
leaning
better
towards that.
win, right? They have a better win this week, but they've looked way worse than Tennessee has. So,
Yeah, I just don't think. I think offensively they're pretty bad, and I know
mm,
Tennessee's defensively not very good either.
but we're scoring now.
I
So
think
like,
I think that's more favorable to Tennessee, and I think having
I
a
think, yeah,
high-powered offense is just it's a little bit easier to win games
because
because you if at least I don't know because I mean it
the
goes.
defense is going to break at some point for Texas, and then for Tennessee,
I also think
just keep
Tennessee's defense gets enough turnovers and does enough to where Tennessee can win games. I don't. I think
and Texas
they had a
offense
very bad
is
game
bad.
against Arkansas, but they also you look at that third quarter, they had a really good third quarter, so they
Mm-hmm.
showed flashes and they're very injured too. If they can get a little
We're
healthier,
gonna get into that on the next video, so stay
yes,
tuned for that one. That being said, Tennessee is fourth,
yeah, I agree. I think Georgia has a lot of problems, but I think Tennessee has a little bit more. So I agree.
and speaking of Georgia,
Yep.
third.
And now this is
I,
where we decide
I don't think
who's
we
one
agree
and
on this.
two.
I don't think we agree on this
Do you think
because you think
Alabama's one?
yes,
Okay.
like like by a decent enough margin to where I'm not actually considering it at all.
I think I could
But I
agree
mean,
with you.
what's your argument for A&M? And then I'll tell you my Bama point.
See, again, it's like I think maybe Alabama's a better overall. Like I think A&M's defense is insanely good, but Alabama has a decent defense and a really good offense.
Mhm.
A&M has a really good defense and a pretty okay offense. Like it's not like a world beater offense. So I guess overall Alabama is a better team, but I
So
think A&M has the more dominant.
defense,
Like I
sure,
think
I
their
will give you the
defense is better.
defense.
I think their defense is better than Al. I'm trying to think of the way to word this. Like their defense is better
Their
than
their
Alabama's
defensive margin
offense.
is bigger than the so their defense is a bigger margin better than Bama's defense. Bama's offense is a smaller margin better than
Yeah,
Texas A&M's offense. Is that what you're saying?
that's kind of what
Um,
I'm trying to say.
who has a better quarterback?
Bama,
Yeah, easy. Who
Bama
has a better
definitely
receivers?
Bama. Well, everything
Easy.
offense, pretty much everything offensively, Bama has better. Maybe not running, maybe not running back. That's a big
Going
maybe
back
though.
to the power ranking of this, Bama's last three wins, three straight ranked opponents:
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, Vanderbilt, Missouri. I think I feel like that should give them the edge, even if they are really close. I think that gives them the edge personally. And
That's
they just won
fair.
on the road. They just won on the road against a ranked team.
I think like the line for this game, if it happened, would be very close. Like if this was a neutral site game,
I think it's
it'd
Bama
be.
by like
I think
a
it'd be a.
point and a half,
I think it's a pick'em game at neutral site, and
basically.
then whoever has is the home field team is the it has a
2.5 point. It's like
yeah.
2.5 points. Yeah, I
But
think it's
yeah,
Bama. What do you?
that's
I mean,
yeah. I think that's fair. I think A&M has a more favorable schedule though, but I think yeah, Bama might be
from
the
a
better
power
team.
ranking, from a power ranking standpoint, since we're doing this every week, right? That's the whole point. Is like we're
Yeah,
doing this every week. If we did it based on the rest of the season, then we wouldn't need to be making these videos, right?
true.
Basing it on week to week, what's kind of already happened is what we're trying to base it on because the
Team A
potential of the
versus
season. It'll change at the end of the season. A&M might
yeah.
be number one, or they might lose two
Who
and they
knows?
shouldn't lose, and they
You
might
never.
be fourth or fifth. So
For all we know, Tennessee could end up at number one,
yeah,
or Ole Miss could end up
yeah.
at number one. Like
But that's the margin of this league, right? It's small.
yeah,
It's small. Top six. I think it's kind of starting to separate a bit. I think it's kind of top five and then the rest. I don't think Vandy's there,
I
but
definitely think I definitely think if you
maybe top
played
four in the
all these
rest.
games in neutral site, the teams above would be favored from the one up over the ones below. I think that's fair, and I think
By like 2.5 points each team. And we're gonna see Texas and Vanderbilt. I think that might be this week.
and
So
then
we're gonna see,
we'll know who's the better team.
and we're gonna see Alabama, Tennessee. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, with that, we appreciate you all for tuning in to this edition, Week 7 SEC Power Tier. Please follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, share this thing out. I'm Trev. He's Lev. That was the Trev and Lev show. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.